First off, I apologise. I'm full of a really nasty cold at the minute. It's kicked my ass over the past fucking week. Right, so tonight we start again with the whole rigmarole of programs aimed at making people look worse than what they actually are. I'm looking at you, Channel 4. Channel 5, you're just as guilty with some of your shit you put on. But tonight it's the turn of the Eastern Europeans with Immigration Street, which is definitely a program that's probably UKIP backed. UKIP probably have a bit of say in it. I'll guarantee it's just going to be a program basically demonising fucking people that have come over to this country. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is going to be some bad people that have come over, but the amount of people that have influxed into the UK, there's bound to be criminals, there's bound to be layabouts, bound to be benefits grounders, there's bound to be bad people. But I guarantee you this program tonight won't show any hard working. It'll probably show a couple, but it makes better TV if it is just jam packed with the fucking worst of the worst. I would have thought Channel 4 learnt last year the backlash with Benefit Street. I mean, my whole point is, I wonder if these people are told what the backlash is going to be about these programs. I mean, those people on Benefit Street, the ones that were firebombed and were forced to move, I wonder if they're actually told that this is what's going to happen. We're going to show you all in a bad light, and then the public reaction is going to be that bad that some of you will have to move, some of you will be get threatened. I'm basically just going to turn your lives upside down, push you out the fucking door, fuck your life over, and then fucking leave you to deal with the aftermath. That's basically what these TV people do. I mean, the thing with Benefit Street is what the main glaring point that was left out of, which everyone knows because it's been reported in the media and everything, which I actually found out while the programme was still airing, that 2 or 3 houses on that Benefit Street that were never shown were actually owned by one of the Tories' biggest donators, and he was basically a fucking slumlord. But you never saw his houses on there, no, because this was a Tory-backed funded programme, and they're not going to show one of their biggest supporters and everything in a bad light as a slumlord. Yay! There goes for fucking public transparency. This is my whole point. These programs are full of shit. I honestly thought that we were at the end of this type of shit. I thought the public thingy for it was dying down. Obviously, I was wrong because after Benefit Street, Channel 5 jumped on the bandwagon with my big fat family on benefits, my big fat this, my benefit that, my bum 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 bum, just fucking everything making people look even worse what they fucking are. I actually work for a living, I'm self employed. But yet, when I was younger, I had a couple of months, bit of a stint on benefits. I absolutely fucking hated it. You are made to feel, well, at the time I was made to feel the lowest of the low when I was going on benefits. There is a real negative vibe towards it. And these programs have made it twice as fucking bad. I mean, there's only ever been one program I watched on benefits, which was about these families that were struggling to survive, which is like, I think it was Dispatches Special on Channel 4. I actually did a video on it, I think it was Breadline Kids. That was the only true thing on benefits. It didn't show them screwing the system, it showed them struggling. It showed them having to decide on whether like they had heating in the house or the air and things like this. These are the type of programs that you won't see a lot of because it doesn't really make that good of a television program to see people actually struggling, to see people want to work, see people want to change their lives. No, what makes a better program is showing people sat on their ass, not trying to get a job, smoking, drinking, doing whatever, basically making them look the lowest of the fucking low. Now, I guarantee that Benefit Street program, there was people that did want to work, there's people that were trying to work, but they weren't really focused on working. No, you had that big fat bitch who just spent fucking most of her life sat in benefits, smoking and doing whatever. You had an alcoholic, drug troubled person that was fucking basically up to no good all the time. This program caused that much of an uproar and put more fucking heat, demonized more people on benefits, made the general public hate people on benefits even fucking more. Probably people on benefits at the time that program came out were probably scared to go to the fucking job centre out of fear of retaliation because the program really did do a fucking number on them. And then Channel 5 carried on doing it, and basically it's been a trend ever since. I like to call it throwaway media. Yeah, you are thrust into the spotlight. Yes, you are demonised if you're on benefits, but it probably calms down after a couple of months. But those couple of months you shouldn't really have to fucking face. And I'm wondering whether these program makers actually tell these people that come on these programs, look, at the end, you're gonna get a lot of shit. Your life is gonna get turned upside down. You will get fucking public hatred. People will demonise you. I mean, if someone said that to me, and I didn't actually get paid for doing the program, I'd be like, do you know what, mate? Fuck off. I'm not doing that shit. And now I tend to think now with these programs, the worst. Life on I'm getting lost here, so I'll come back to the other thing in a minute. Life on benefits is not what you see on TV. When I was on benefits, my life was shit. I had nothing. I felt lowest of the low. It made my depression even fucking worse. I mean, it really did put me down there. And it took a while to get back up, even when I did start back on work and everything. It took a while to get my confidence back up because it does affect you. But then again, I didn't know how to play the system like some people do, and these are the people you see on TV that sit there. They've got the same shit as me, even though we're like big TVs and everything. I've got all that, but I have to go out and earn for that. Apparently, they've got it all on benefits, and shit like that doesn't really help you cause the average person on benefits because I guarantee you, unless you're screwing the system, your life ain't that fucking good. And now it's even harder probably to screw the system. Programs like Benefit Streets help the Tories bring in all these benefit sanctions, which, as I said previously, as everyone knows, like tens of thousands of people died because the benefits were stopped. There was benefits reforms. Ian Duncan Smith was behind it all. And basically, the programs like Benefit Street and Big Fat Families on Benefits, he got the public backing to get away with this. If programs like this hadn't have aired, there's no way that people would have sat around and watched 10,000 people needlessly die just because the Tories think they have a right to change everything. They got public backing because of programs like Benefit Street and whatever, fucking X thousands of other programs about people on Benefit Street. Now we're on the term of Eastern Europeans now, where there's been programs already on. There was one on, I think it was Channel 5 or it was Channel 4 called, I didn't really want to watch it, but couldn't be asked going with PS4 and Xbox One, and it was on. It was basically people from Romania coming over here, signing up for child tax, getting the kids registered, then fucking back off to Romania. And there's one fella that was on like 1,500 quid a month, even though he wasn't even in this country. And it's like, there was a woman in Poland doing the same thing. Now, shit like that's got to stop. That is fucking wrong for the start. That needs reforming. You had another one about fucking Romanians all fucking on the rob and on the, trying to screw the benefit system. Shit like that's not going to help. And this immigration street tonight is probably going to be just as bad. You're not going to see hard working people. You're probably going to see the lowest of the low. Now, programs like this are probably heavily influenced by certain members of UKIP and probably a couple of the Tories. But again, you're going to be demonising people again. You're going to be. Not every Eastern European is a benefits grounger. A lot of them work pretty hard. But that wouldn't make good TV, would it? Showing people getting on, working, not trying to screw everything, trying to do everything the right way. That's not going to make good TV. If you go off UKIP numbers, there was a poll release saying the amount of burglaries committed by Eastern Europeans, i.e. Romanians and Gypsies, was astronomically sky high last year compared to the year before. There's a good reason for that. The year before last year, they weren't allowed into the country, so yeah, if they have come over and a couple of people have committed crimes, the numbers are going to be astronomically high. I'm under no false impressions. I know that some Eastern Europeans are up to no good. You get influx of that many people, you are going to get the bad people as well. We are a bit like Europe's fucking nanny state at the minute. And to an extent, I agree with UKIP's policies on shutting the borders, looking after their own. A country should always look after its own people first before it starts trying to help others. That's just common knowledge. That's just general decency. That's not being racist. That's not inciting anything. That's probably just a public truth. You should really be looking after your own before letting other people in and looking after them. But we've not. We've gone arse round it. We've flooded the country with every Eastern European fucking footwear that want to come over. And yeah, now the country's in a bad state. You've got people under the impression that Eastern Europeans have come over and nicked all the jobs. That I don't really agree with. I think that some maybe have, yeah, but the majority of people that are on benefits now would probably still be on benefits even if Eastern Europeans haven't come over. All about the people on benefits that are lifers that have found a way to screw it. I think the honest, common, decent man who does want to work or woman, go out and find work no matter what Eastern Europeans are over here. There is some employees that have manipulated it so they get to pay these people less. That needs to stop. And to an extent, I do agree with Nigel Farage's opinions on English jobs for English people, but you can't lay the country's full problems on the feet of Eastern Europeans coming over and flooding the country. That lies on complete mismanagement by governments before, backhand deals with big companies, tax avoidance, basically bankers fucking us over. But the job market now is being, and all the country's problems are being led by UKIP onto Eastern Europeans. I don't know how that's going to pan out, but I do know after this programme tonight, there's going to be a hell of a lot more support for UKIP because I guarantee you just paint people in a bad light. Oh, daft cough. It's been knocking me ass all week. I won't be watching it, I'll be recording it. I might watch it in the week because I've got work to do. But yeah, we'll see. Is it just going to be another programme demonising people? Is that the norm now? Is that what TV is about? Reality TV, demonising weaker people, demonising things that are different, making the public turn and follow like thousands and thousands of deaths with the benefit sanctions thanks to Benefit Street. Now what's going to happen after this immigration street? Is the public going to fucking fully back UKIP, Nigel Farage, and boot all these people out? I don't know, but I'm not a big fan of this trend in modern day TV where it takes portions of people on benefits, portions of illegal immigrants, and paints a whole lot in a bad light. It is basically demonising. I thought we might have learned after Benefit Street and the amount of people that demonised after that, but obviously not. I guess that's the new trend. Put in the comment section what you think, if you agree with this trend of demonising people. It's like, say you got 10 people in a room and 2 of them are criminal, benefits grounds and everything else. Does that make the other 10 just as bad? With the other 8 in there? It doesn't. It's hard to explain, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Thanks for your time. I'm going to go down the couch before I get some more work done for this cough and cold. And look after yourself.